Oh no!
No! No! Shit! Shit! No! Oh, shit!
Hello everyone, this is Spliced, and today I'm going to be going over the Lawbringer nerfs that came out 2 weeks ago. Just really briefly, I'm not going to be making a huge video on this, but I did promise that I would make a video on this when someone asked in the community post that I made a couple weeks ago if I would make this video, and I said, yeah, sure, why not, if a lot of people wanted to, and it looks like a lot of people did. So it's not really that big of a deal, and I'll get into detail with that in a minute, but let's just explain what happened. So basically, for those who do not know, or maybe you do, I'm just going to say it anyways, it's just a bunch of damage nerfs and stamina changes. It's not really anything significant though. So for example, the light riposte damage from 15 to 20, so when you parry and do a light, it goes to 15 from 20. The blind justice damage is 30 from 38. Swift justice finisher to 10 from 12, which is the that quick light attack that comes after the heavy. The impaling charge, impaling riposte damage to 5 from 10. So when you're running at someone, running attack, or if you do a heavy parry into impale, it's only 5 damage. And the last one is impaling charge, impaling riposte stamina cost to 15 from 30. So that's a little bit of a buff right there. So that's all that's been changed with Lawbringer. There really isn't much to talk about, but I will give my opinion on it real quick. My first impression when I saw this was I expected it because everyone was talking about Lawbringer being, really high tier because of the recent change from season 10, making him like have the most insane parry punishes, so he would just turtle and then parry you down, and then like take away half your HP in one attack. So I understand these changes. However, this comes with a problem that I have with Lawbringer's rework in general, is he's too parry centric and has nothing else to work with. If you get a parry, then you do like 1, maybe 2 heavies in, and then you're back to just waiting for them to do something, and you're doing here like a couple lights like here and there, and then you just spam fainting heavies. So I don't really have a problem with this nerf at all. It was inevitable, in my opinion. Since the beginning of this game, he has not received a single nerf. In Season 1, he was one of the worst characters. Then at the end of Season 1, he was better, but still bad. And then Season 10 comes around, and he gets a full-fledged rework, which makes him way more viable, and he's pretty much S tier. And then now, in Year 4, Season 1, or Season 13, he finally got his first nerf ever. So, all in all, I'm not really too, upset about it, because we had a really long run with Lawbringer just being really good. In the parry situation, the parry scene. But yeah, they just lowered his damage a bit, and I did play him for quite a bit in the past 2 weeks just to make sure that he wasn't significantly weaker. He's still extremely strong. You do 40 damage light parry punishes, and you can do I think still 60 damage heavy parry punishes if you land the second heavy if they dodge. So I mean, he still has a lot of damage potential, but it just boils down to what his rework actually is. And if you guys really do want, I will make a full video on my actual real thoughts about Lawbringer, but I'm not going to go into detail this video. But just to summarize it, I'm really disappointed with the rework that came out with him. Sure, he is now mechanically viable and is a very strong character mechanically, but in terms of the fun factor, he has become way more boring in my opinion. I know it's such an off opinion because everyone was like, wow, block shove was really annoying. And it should have never been in the game kind of thing. But I digress. I think there is a really useful way of utilizing the block shove mechanic to not making it, guaranteed any damage, but still have good pressure points when he counterattacks. As the whole point in Lawbringer is to be a counter attacker. So in my opinion, I think that they should have utilized, the block shove more usefully. And it's long said and done, so I'm not really gonna say anything about it. But I did give as much effort as I possibly could to enjoy this rework, And, you know, for the most part, it does have, you know, some good qualities to it. Like, the damage does feel satisfying when you do a lot of damage to people. But at the same time, if that's all he has going for him, then I'm not really a big fan. But that's all I have to say about this this quick thing. Just a really brief video. I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. I know you guys wanted to know my opinion, so I just wanted to say it as fast as I could so you guys really understood, like, where I'm coming from. It's not that big of a deal. Don't worry. You know, he's still up there, so all you Lawbringer mains are going to enjoy still being, you know, pretty, like, high tier. I'd say, like, maybe, like, top A, maybe bottom S, you know, something like that. Anyways, I'm not the best tier maker, so don't attack me for that, people, competitive people, please. I appreciate that. Anyways, with that being said, hope you guys did enjoy this quick video, and I will see you in the next one.